Yeah.
So let's start off here with SmackDown. They announced at the beginning that McAfee's not allowed to give physical with Austin Theory, and it's been suggested that he apologize or he could lose his WrestleMania match. So Reigns and all the bloodline comes out. Reigns said he wanted Lesnar to be there and claimed he planned to smash him. Reigns said Lesnar wasn't there because he was scared of him. Reigns boasted that he's in God mode and said that there's not a man who can touch him. And Heyman tried to interrupt again, but Reigns told him not to interrupt him. Heyman tried again, but Reigns said the fans paid to see him. So the whole point is here is that Brock's not supposed to be there, right?
Right.
Reigns said he wanted Lesnar to be there. Okay, Reigns finally gave in and asked Heyman what the problem was. Heyman said Lesnar's plane landed. He was on his way to the building. Reigns told Heyman to wrap it up, and Reigns and the Usos left the ring quickly. Wait for me, Heyman yelled before leaving the ring and racing after the rest of the bloodline. So they just do the gimmick, the thing there where the Brock's coming to the building. Okay,
right.
So they show.
But let me just add this. But what I loved about this is again great camera work where they're catching all four guys, or when Roman's talking, you can see the Usos in the back. Yeah, Paulie's like praying to Roman. I love that. I love when Roman calls him the wise man. Wise man, yes, my tribal chief. You know,
right.
like all that little, all those nuances, they're so great. You know, that's Paulie. But anyways, and so I like all that. You know what I'm saying? And I thought it was fun. But and let me just say the thing I was fun that I thought it was funny is that line you said where Roman said, "I'm getting the hell out of here." And he goes, "Wait for me," you know. Like,
right.
Yeah.
So they go backstage and they're running to get into their car, and as they get into their SUV, the next thing you know is Lesnar is driving a forklift, and they go and he drives the forklift right into the car. He flips the car over. This was a little campy, obviously, because like they were trying to get some drama out of this, but the camera shots didn't really catch it for me. You know what I'm saying? But this is just a stunt where Brock is scaring these guys and stuff, everything, all that. And they ended up driving off, and Brock pulled the door off the car. So then he comes into the arena with the door, with the car door, and he says,
"That was a great visual."
Yeah. Lesnar said Reigns unleashed the bipolar beast, and he said Reigns can run the high, but he'll do more than blow the doors off at WrestleMania. Roman Reigns, I'm coming for blood. I'm coming for blood, and you best be prepared. I'll see you in 2, buddy. And he tipped his hat to the crowd and left the ring.
He called himself the bipolar beast?
The bipolar beast.
Wow.
Yes.
Now let me ask you but let me tell you the only thing I didn't like about this. But this is just me because I've been in, I've seen so much wrestling. Maybe somebody new. They're like, "Oh wow, what a cool thing I'm seeing." The forklift. We've seen that a million times, in other iterations, whether it was Austin or Angle, and they were Bulldog or whatever.
Monster trucks.
Yeah, all that. So we've already seen that. So it almost felt like something we'd already, you know what I'm saying? Like we've seen this before, but with somebody else. So it felt like a rehash and not a very well done one at that. Like you said, I think that was the correct word. It looked campy.
Yeah.